I think the new designs that are coming out are so exciting. They reflect Alaska. They reflect the flora and the fauna and some of the attitude of Alaska, resilience. They really are reflective of Alaskan values overall. But when we drill down, they're also core values of recovering from trauma and making day-by-day decisions to be resilient. And some of the quotes I think are really inspiring and really talk about what it takes sometimes to go day to day in a recovery program for the rest of your life to most of those clients. So I'm super excited about the designs. I think people are going to love them. I think they're relatable, but ultimately I think they represent well for our clients and for Alaska.
How did we start Redemption? Why did we start Redemption? What was the inspiration? The inspiration was none of my own. It was actually Michelle Overstreet who recognized that a lot of the clients that were starting to come in a couple of years ago were starting to answer questions that prompted that they may or may not have been survivors of trafficking. And so we wanted to develop a special program, a job training program designed for clients who are survivors of trafficking, domestic violence, or other traumatic life experiences, to have a safe place to go to do something with their hands that is therapeutic and creative. And so we originally started with pulling hotel sheets into loungewear, and that was very fun. But just like with any business, we came across some challenges, and we ended up pivoting. And the pivot part was where I had to get creative as a project manager for the program and making sure that I'm designing a program that will be effective and not only being enjoyable for the clients, being a safe place for them to go to, but also teaching skills that they will then be able to apply in an industry in Alaska, gain some entrepreneurial skills at the same time. And that's when I came up with the t-shirt printing idea. Every individual that I have worked with thus far is creative in some capacity. That is my goal for this program now, in the evolution of the program, is to be able to provide a creative outlet for the interns to not only design the t-shirts, but also to know what the production process is like, and then to also offer t-shirt printing as a service to local businesses, so that we are a profitable business. We're also a creative brand, and we're teaching very applicable job skills that is fun and healing for everyone. Trend Alaska Fashion Show is a big deal for our program, timing-wise, because we are, like, just this year, we're coming out, we're completely revamping the job training program, right? From sheets to t-shirt printing. We're coming out with a whole new collection, and what better way to debut a revamped job training program and t-shirt collection, and then at a big fashion show that's going to get a lot of press and a lot of attention. So the history, though, with the show, I think it was 2 years ago, I had just started in my current role at my house as the project manager for this program. And I didn't even know how to thread a sewing machine. I did not know how to sew when I first started here. It was a woman named Charity Lovelace who became my mentor and taught me how to sew. And while she was teaching me and I was starting to learn, I went as a guest to the Trend Alaska Fashion Show 2 years ago. And I was just in awe. It was like my childhood dream to have a collection in a fashion show. And so I said to myself that the next year I was going to be in it. And sure enough, I had a 6-piece collection 1 year later in the trend show from last year, representing the redemption program. And we made a sort of like a fighter style princess collection made from the upcycled hotel sheets and linens, mixed with some satin and other notions and accessories. So this year is like even bigger and even better. We have 8 looks in this collection.
Well, I'm so excited about the Redemption clothing line being featured in the trend show for the 2nd year. At my house, we are so proud of Julia Barnett and the team that she has assembled to both put together the designs for the show, model for the show. It's been exciting. It's been enlightening. We learned a lot about fashion design, shows, and marketing and merchandising, which is part of our training program for the Redemption clothing line. So we've got new designs out that were featured after the show and in the trend show. I think they're going to be really, really exciting for people to see, and they really reflect the values that we uphold in the care for survivors of human trafficking and the clients who participate in that program.
What design have I been working on for the runway? I've been working on our Forget-Me-Not look for our collection. Forget-Me-Nots are about remembrance. So we're working on upcycling a lot of pieces. So these are brought from a lot of different pieces of outfits, a lot of different patterns and designs. We got some camo in there. Yeah, I'm really excited. My favorite part has been learning how this whole experience, for the most part, not really the pieces themselves, but getting to learn and create something that I've never done before. I'm super duper excited about what Redemption is putting out. I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited to see a whole community built around fashion, especially like somewhere like Alaska where it's a little bit smaller.
What has the production process looked like the past couple of weeks leading up till now? It has been a very labor-intensive process, just because all of these designs take, time to make. There's a lot of love that goes into it. So, but I have an amazing team, and today, like 2 days before the show, I'm feeling really good. And I feel more relaxed, and now it's just about printing as much as we can up until tomorrow afternoon and packing everything up and going. Well, I love the hoodie. I love, specifically, I love the long sleeve or the hoodie just because it has these beautiful arm decals that you can see on the side of the hoodies. I have to say that my favorite design, well, the crowd favorite is this, this fireweed, just because of the quote and everybody loves fireweed, but my personal favorite is the yellow pond lily Serenity, just because of what it means to me. I think that feeling at peace with ourselves is like sort of like this ongoing goal that we all have in the world, and I know that it's a goal for me, and that design represents a moment that I had where I felt at peace sitting in nature, and I think that the yellow pond lily is a great representation of that. I feel oddly, which is almost like not a good thing, because I'm usually very anxious right up until like really I'm anxious until right after the show is over and it's like done, but I'm feeling really like okay, I think we got this. Like I think we're ready, and that is a very weird feeling to have, that sense of peace and calm. Almost, it's not really a normal thing, because we've been working on this and doing all of the designing for the shirts for the past 6 months. So it's a really big moment that we've been working towards.
Well, in preparation for the fashion show, I've been working on quite a few things. I first started out embroidering. When I first started, I was taught by a couple of other clients in the program, and then I kind of went and did like a couple different things where I started sewing some of the outfits, and then I started printing t-shirts and hoodies. My favorite part about working on the collection and the clothing has just been behind the scenes, seeing everyone kind of like scattered, doing like 10 different things at once, being able to multitask, as well as stay so organized and so well attended to like everyone in the program. I really love seeing everything just so creative, especially just being able to like feed my creative side to it as well. I mean, I'm feeling very excited. I'm feeling very nervous just because the whole point of fashion is everyone's looking at you. And I feel like there's a level of standard that's already being set by the Redemption program. So I'm very interested in how everyone else is going to one-up us, which is going to be pretty hard to beat.
Our first high fashion runway look is the Serenity dress, made from upcycled denim jeans and finished with yellow pond lilies hand embroidered by clients of my house. This dress pairs excellently with our yellow pond lily t-shirt design. Coming up next, we have the Positivity dress, made from upcycled satin from last year's trend show and lupine flowers t-shirt pressed onto the side. It is an excellent complement to the lupine t-shirt design. After that, we have the stunning Resilience jacket dress made from a North Face jacket, denim jeans, flannel, mesh pants, corduroy, and finished with fireweed t-shirt printed to match the fireweed t-shirt design. Last but certainly not least, we have our Remembrance men's look, heavily inspired by our Forget-Me-Not t-shirt design. It's made from upcycled Carhartt, puff coat, flannel, denim jeans, and this runway's look is finished with a moose skull on the back of the jacket made from a North Face jacket and Forget-Me-Nots hand embroidered by clients of my house. By the end of this year, I want our program to become to be fully self-supporting and self-sustainable, and then getting ready to, collaborate with the interns and design a whole new collection for next year. And so, in terms of growth, I want to streamline the processes and really streamline the training, because I think that businesses who have excellent training will have much, happier employees, as well as, making sure that they are prepared to go out into the workforce or start their own businesses if they want it. Yeah, I have really good faith, and I'm always up for a challenge, and I'm never afraid to, pivot when needed. I think that's just part of having the entrepreneurial spirit, and then also leading by example that no matter what the challenge is, we can overcome things. We can do hard things in our life, and we can learn new skills. We can build confidence in ourselves. We have been planning this collection and planning this program revamp since September of last year. And I don't know how many months that's been. And I can say without exaggeration, for about half a year, we've been planning this for the show. Yeah, I'm a little nervous because I'm the type of person that I don't want to have any regrets. Wishing that I could have done something more, or and just really wanting to see the full potential of what this collection has to offer make it to the stage and for everyone to be content with it, including, you know, especially the clients. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it has been extremely stressful because, you know, there's a lot of things that I've had to figure out as I go, like setting up this whole t-shirt printing operation and leading at the same time. But it's all coming together, and I know that it's gonna all be worth it.